Dum, dum, dum. What's happening, people? I'm on the wrong screen. There we go. Let me just adjust this little guy. Get a bit of light. Yeah, I don't know if anyone's watching currently, but I'm gonna just make something until people join. Dum 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 dum. Dum 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 dum. Dum 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 dum. Fine. Yeah. If you're watching, say hello. Let me know you're there. Don't be shy. What's up, man? Thanks for joining. So yeah, I am going to do track feedback, but I need more tracks to be sent in to start. There's 2 currently. So yeah, I'm going to get a few going, and then we're going to begin. But I'm just going to just mess around until then. Karam in the house. Karam is my main man. Always on time. Always there. I love doing that kind of pattern. What's going on? Yeah, Karam, I'm gonna start with you first, but I'm just gonna wait a little while. Hope you guys don't mind. Let's go here. It's too loud. What's the timing? There we go. This is too abrupt. Yeah. I do like it being a bit weird, but maybe it's too weird. I think just the one. That pattern there reminds me of a song. Anyone recognize it? Dum dum. It's like exact notes. That's too soon. Let's get working. Sorry for the anyone that's joining and expecting feedback. I am going to do it. Dum, dum, dum. Oh. Nice. Let's get something else going. Let's go from the motion pack, bit of promo. I think I might use it. Nah. I think I liked some stuff I did there. Just all needs to play the same notes, really. Alright, let me check the Discord. Yeah, guys, send in your tracks if you want any feedback. Just go on the link in the description. I'm going to wait till there's like 3 or 4 more people submitting the tracks, and then I will begin. Alright, let's get rid of this. And I think what I'll do is this. And then this, maybe. Why is that so weird? I guess here. Just got a ringing in my ear. Decide where is better, maybe. Yeah, quite nice. I think. Not sure if I'm sold on it. Something's wrong with my audio. Why does Sonarworks do this? so now I need some kind of top melody, I think. See what we can find. Do actually is layer this with something weird. I still haven't got around to listening to the Discord tracks, not these ones, the collab ones. I am looking forward to listening to them. I've been horribly busy. Alright, I think I'm going to start listening to some tunes actually before I dive into this. Okay, so let's just turn all this off. I think I'll end up getting carried away with this song and then sacking off the live stream. So yeah, let's listen to some music. Where are we? Okay. Oh, wrong one. So yeah, if you guys have just joined, this is where you can submit your tracks. We've got Karam first. The man Karam. Oh. Make it downloadable, yes. How many tracks do you make a week, Karam? I feel like you make a lot. It's good. Okay, let's turn this off. I'm just going to get rid of this, I think. No, that would be stupid. Let's just leave it there. Alright. So we've got Karam, and then are you still in the chat, Karam? Have you gone off to watch the football? I don't think there's any football on, but Ford, I don't know if one track every 3 months, really? You seem to have a lot of music. Maybe you've been doing it a while. That's yeah, I mean, fair play to you. But yeah, don't know what I was going to say to that. Yeah, it seems like you have a lot of music, like that you make every week. Okay, so let's go with Karam in Ableton. So yeah, Ford, if you can make your link downloadable, I don't know if you're still watching, but if you can make your link downloadable, that would be good. Okay, let's go. If you're watching the video, say hello. Let me know you're there. I do read the chat. I love that little jump. Yeah, I've heard this before, right? Drums are really nice. So far, it's really nice. I can't think of anything that I would change. I think, sorry, the only thing I would have changed is at the beginning where you kind of give away a lot of that bass already. So just here, it doesn't have quite as much impact. Though it is nice when you do that little dip, wherever it is. Yeah, man, we'll do. You do some kind of dip here, I'm sure it's like. I don't know, but just here, like it's like you can already see the basses in. I would try and get away with filtering some of the low end out, just so here it slaps a little bit more. It's a really nice bass, but it's like it doesn't have quite as much impact. This little section, I do like that. Well, a bit smoother than that, but you know what I mean. Yeah, man, sounds really good so far though. Oh man, the track's crying for a vocal in it. It really would be good with a little. Oh, very nice. Don't know about that chord. Nice. Oh, there's some. I think some of the chords aren't that good, but some are really nice. It's like this little. That's really nice. This one's. I think there's like one note maybe you could have done different. I'm not sure. It sounds a bit not as nice. And that, yeah. I think the synth might be a little bit pokey. Like if you can just put a little bit of a compressor. I don't know if you have a Pro MB, but you could do with the Pro MB just like on a, because you can do, or you could do multi-band compression within Ableton. But with the Pro MB, you could just get those little pokey bits just to quiet it down a bit, or use like FabFilter Pro Q. But yeah, don't like. Just try not to kill the sound. It is nice. It's nice and bright, but it's a little bit pokey. Like that high, it's like meh. Might just need to EQ some stuff. It's nice, like you've managed to spread the sounds very well, like that. They're not getting boring because the arrangement's very good. I like this little drop here. Yeah, it is not. It's very, very good. What's happening? Vincenzo, thanks for joining. Hope I'm pronouncing your name right. Flowy arcs. Yeah, just be careful. Like it did feel like that. I think a lot of your sounds are maybe a little bit too wide. So when you collapse the track into mono, you can't hear some of those sounds, which is important. It needs to transfer over in mono as well. So try and just reduce a little bit of the width in some of the sounds. Yeah, it's like you've got that other melody, that nice like sparkly melody, and you can't really hear it in mono. Yeah, little mixing thing. Nice. I like all the stabs. The drums are really nice. You can do little things here and there, just like cutting the kick and the bass for moments, just like for these segments here, where it's like a long periods of time, just to kind of break it up a little bit, like just like here. Yeah, like more of these, like doing little drum fills in there. They really help just keeping it rolling through. But yeah, overall, Karam, really, really good. I like what you've done with it. I think, yeah, just the piano chords here, I don't think they were spot on, but some of them were really nice. But it's like, I don't know, maybe you needed to add another note. I don't know my music theory that well, but I can hear that it doesn't feel comfortable, is the best way I can put it. Okay, cool. Let's continue on. Thank you for sending it in. It's not complete, so the ending is a bit random. Let me play this random ending. It's still not downloadable for Ford. I don't think. I think I'm being stupid. Yeah, I am. It is downloadable. The ending's alright, but you just bear in mind that you need to make it DJ friendly. So you probably want some kick. You want a segment where like it breaks down, and then the kick needs to come back in for the DJ, preferably. Not always, but yeah, like 9 times out of 10, the label, if it gets signed, which it will, they will ask you to do that anyway. So it's good to just get into the habit of making these kind of like DJ outros that sound good. So when you're doing the creation, so just add some kick, and you could even add like a single bass note just to hold that key. And it'll make it smoother when they transition into another track. Yeah, man, great track. Very, very good track. I'm excited to hear. Well, I mean, I don't overdo it as well. I would say, like it sounds pretty much done. Like you've got everything in there, just the little tiny tweaks. But I wouldn't don't try and add loads more stuff. It doesn't need to be overcomplicated. Okay, cool. So this is Ford next. Ford, yes. I don't think I've had your music before, Ford. Thanks for sending it in. What's happening? Mix Warp in the house. Yeah, guys, more of you need to send some music in. I only see 2 tracks here, which means that I can go to bed after this, or I'll just make a little bit of music after this song, unless you guys send in your music. I think I've scared everyone away by being too horrible. Okay, let's listen to this. Yeah, let me put that on this one. In fact, Cram, what I might do is I might try and show you that Brightway track, if I can find it. bit of disco. Yeah, nice low end. It's a lot. I like it, but it's like a long build up here. Like a little bit more needs to change, or maybe you could have got away with not giving away so much low end, like the same with Karam. You could have had like the kick and bass a little bit here just for the DJ to mix in, like just this section here. And then you could have maybe took that away and then brought it back up to here or something. It just feels like some arrangement, some automation maybe needs doing, or some little tease of a lead element needs to come in or something like that. It's quite a long time of the same. You could have even, as well, you could have automated the cut off of the bass a little bit, just like gradually. It could have built and built and built and built, because obviously you got this same bass note playing. It's going to get a bit repetitive because there's no change in melody, but you could maybe change the sound a little bit over time rather than it being the same. Yeah, Karam, I'll try and find it, but I'm not 100% sure where it is. Oh. That felt a bit weird. You see the bit crusher that you have on the piano, I think it is, or the keys. It feels a little bit like too much. Maybe you could have like brought that down a bit. It's like overpowering the actual sound. I kind of like the character that it's giving, like that kind of bit crush feeling, but it feels a little bit much. And maybe the piano could have come up a little bit more in the mix, which might have helped here because. Yeah, so the thing that's in the main focus point is this bass, and just like the kick. But maybe that piano could have come up a little bit more in the mix, brought down the bit of the bit crush on it, and it could have been like a nice little melodic thing coming in. But yeah, you do something here with this. Yeah, it's just like continuing the same. Yeah, it's like it feels nice. Like the transition's quite good, but because you've been listening to that same bass for the whole of here, it doesn't feel like much has really changed. It just feels like it's like stuck in a loop kind of thing. I don't know what I would suggest with this bass. I guess maybe I would try and mess around with the melody a little bit, or the pattern of it a little bit, just for here. Just so it's not so repetitive. The low end sounds nice though, like it's nice and warm. that might be coming through a little bit hot. It's a bit clicky. Maybe just bring the attack up on the sound a little bit, so it's on rum rather than dum. I don't know if there's like too much. It feels a little bit like too low heavy, just mix wise. Maybe like a little bit opening up like this. You see this kind of EQ curve here. The transition was like this. The break was nice. I think the only thing that was kind of bothering me there was just the progression of that bass pad thing. It was just felt a bit basic. It was yeah, could have filtered out the drums as well. I'll go in the house, but yeah, the bass progression is just like dun, dun. It just feels a little bit predictable, and like I feel like you could have done a bit little something with the timing of it maybe. Or maybe used it less. Just something there to keep it a little bit more interesting. Yeah, you could have filtered that down. It's a good point there. The drums. That's what Argo said in the chat. Yeah, that lead could have had a little boost here. I mean, obviously, don't just boost it on your master, but a little boost, just to kind of bring it forward in the mix a little bit more. Yeah, listen to your chat, Argo. Sick. Nice snare, maybe a little bit too much reverb. It just feels a little bit, things sound a little bit cloudy, and it might just be like a case of rebalancing a bit of your low end. Like the low end does sound nice and warm, but maybe just doing a little EQ cut here, I think it will bring out a little bit more of this top end here. Everything just feels a little bit like it's got like a compressor on it, or like a little bit of like some kind of damp cloth on it. Yeah, man. Overall, solid track. Arrangement seems good. I would just some things like where some segments where it feels a little bit long. It might not be a case of the track's too long, but you could just do a little bit more. But you could have got away with deleting certain, like a bar here, maybe here as well. It doesn't need to be, 7.5 minutes long, because there's not that much things that change in the track. That you don't have like all these advanced like chord changes, or the second part of the track isn't completely, well, not completely different, but like doesn't evolve that much. It's quite similar. So if that's the case, which is fine, like some tracks are just quite minimal and they roll nicely, which I think is kind of what you're going for here. Then it doesn't need to be really, really long track. You could have got away with 5 minutes, 6 minutes. It's still going to be a dance track. And you could just cut away some of the parts where it feels a bit repetitive. All right. But yeah, thank you very much for sending it in. I don't know if you're even still in the chat, but yeah, thanks Ford for sending that in. Let's go to Argo. I've been meaning to listen to your music. I'm just like, I've been working on my pack and stuff. Sending in too. Man. All right, no worries. Let's have a listen. I like this artwork. It's nice. If the artwork is as good as the track, we're in for a good ride. I said this to you before, Argo. You look young. How old are you? I forgot. You look very young there. I'm going to guess, I would say like 17, 18. Make sure you give the live stream a like, by the way, even if you're just watching. It'd be nice just to have one like. Yeah, man. How old are you, Argo? I'm curious. I know I think I already asked, but I've got a bad memory, as you can probably tell. I don't know about that vocal. Argo always comes with the hype. That was close. One thing, it sounds good, but I think there's like a little bit too much going on with the percussion. It's like it feels like a lot of rhythms going on. Or maybe it's just a little bit too wide. Yeah, maybe try and just clean up a little bit of the drums. Like it's a little bit distracting, some of the stuff. I can't tell what it is. It might even be just like it's like a loop, like the white noise in the loop. So maybe you could just cut the transient down. I'm not sure if you can do that in what you're working with, but like in Ableton, you can cut down the transients a little bit. Yeah. I'll be honest, I'm not really feeling the vocal. I think like I get it. Vocals are really hard to find. It's really annoying, but yeah, it's just not really like. Cause I can't tell what they're saying, and it doesn't really feel like it's perfectly in key with the track. It just feels a little bit off. Like I think you could have got away with no vocal there. And then I don't know. Yeah, it's really I don't know what to suggest for vocals because it's I struggle to find vocals, but something a little bit clearer would have been nice and harmonizing with the track. I don't know about that synth. I like the other one. I like this. That's really sick. I just don't really like it. I don't know. Maybe like close it down a little bit with the filter, or I'm not sure what it is. Might just be the synthy. Feels a little bit like some like 90s house track, which is not a bad thing, but it's like conflicting for the rest of the sounds in the track. That one's really nice. Okay, he said, still a rough idea, but would love some creative feedback, like what you could add. All right, let's see. To me, it sounds full, and I think I hear this a lot with your music, and I think you think it's not as full as it is, but there's like enough of it there. Like you've got a nice strong bass, drums are there, you've got like a little bit of a lead idea going, but I would just change that kind of synth thing. And yeah, I mean, I guess what would kind of just lift it would be some kind of vocal chop just in there. Maybe Arcade could be the one for that, just like a little word here and there at the end of each phrase just to kind of tie it all together. But I don't think the vocal that you had there was the one. But yeah, I think some vocal to kind of lift it. But yeah, I've been saying this to a lot of people, like just try not to over complicate the song. Like it sounds like you have a lot in there. You've got a bass and drums and blah 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 blah, but you don't need like to then start adding more and more melodies and all this. Just little like ear candy stuff. Maybe we'll bring it over the like to make it feel a bit more complete. But I wouldn't just start adding things unnecessarily. It doesn't feel like it needs a lot adding to could have been a bit smoother, but yeah, that's out of key. That right. wouldn't have put the kick here. I don't think the kick is doing much, like serving much purpose. I would say I would just keep building and building here, and then into that last drop. I would try and incorporate that nice synth you've got going. That one. Ba-da-ba-da-bum. Like I would try and incorporate that something a little bit more into the melody. Maybe let it take over a little bit because it's really, really nice. And it's like it's nice that you use it here and there, but I think it could be incorporated a little bit more. There is a lot in this track, man. Honestly, I'm not going to tell you anything to add. I think it's just a case of changing some things, like taking things away. I don't think that you need to be adding more because it feels very busy. It feels like there's a lot of things to then focus on. There's this melody that comes in, dun, 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 and then you got this other melody, like the ARP that comes in, and I don't know. It's like it could be like the first track you sent. There's like the main bass melody that's kind of like doing the main like thing, like driving the energy, and then the other things are just kind of complementing it. And it doesn't feel overly busy. It feels like, a bit more concentrated. Here it feels like there's quite a lot of different things going on, and I'm not sure if they're all like harmonizing perfectly or just like complementing each other. I do like your drums. Drums are really nice, apart from like the little bit of busyness. Yeah, man, nice. I did enjoy it for the most part. I hope that helped. I hope I wasn't too critical. All right, let's listen to your last one, and then I'm gonna call it a day. Actually, I'm gonna go have some food. I'll go again with Dreaming. Yeah, let's go. Oh, felt like there was a little, like that's a little bit piercing. I think you need to put a little bit of compression. Sorry, this here, like it's just a little bit too much. It's like really like open and loud, and I don't know. It needs to be a little bit more subtle, I think, for me. And I think it might be FM that you've put on it, or it might be a vibrato or something, but it feels like it's sliding a little bit too out of key. So the notes aren't really like gelling together that well. Like that last note, I think maybe could have gone down or to a different note. It's like too high for that synth. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I like the bass. I like the kick. I think that leads just too much. It's too like distracting. You're not really listening to anything else in the track. Like there's quite a bit of reverb and quite a bit of delay on it. I would relax on that a bit. That note's off. Doop. That one. I think also it looks like your high end is quite a bit louder than your lower, not by too much, but I think you could have had the sub could have come up a little bit more here. Obviously, this is probably in early stages as well, so I don't want to go too hard with the mixing, but just for future reference. You could have done with a little boost here, obviously not on your master, but I think like that is better lead wise for me. It's just a little bit too in my face and too loud. You can hear there's quite a bit of like nasally frequencies in there. It's just kind of like piercing through. That for me is more pleasant to listen to. Anyway. Yeah, there's some. Yeah, that chord change there. I haven't touched this track in months. That is a little note out of place there. I think there's a little bit of dissonance. Yeah, I don't know with this track so far, if I'm being honest. I'll try and be as brutally honest as I can with you. You build really nicely. Your bridges are always very well constructed. Well, the last one there was a little issue with the kick, but otherwise really well constructed. I just that lead. If that lead was different, I think this track could be very good. Like arrangement wise, it's good. It sounds like the low end's nice and drums are good as always. But yeah, there's like notes that are going wrong with the lead. The lead's just a little bit too abrasive and in your face, and it's making it so that you can't put many other things in the way because it's so like loud and distracting. You can't really put like nice counter melodies or another thing. It's just something that's like constantly playing throughout, and it doesn't really leave much room for anything else. What's happening, Idami? Yeah, man. That's all. I know I'm being very critical, but I know that you're capable of making very good music. So I'm gonna slag you off if it's not sounding good. I hope that doesn't come across too harsh to you. But yeah, there was just quite a few things in there that were just it made it a bit distracting and not that pleasant to listen to. But yeah, thank you for sending it in. I'm going to listen to the rest of your music as well, by the way. I'm free of doing I've done my Diva pack and stuff. I'm kind of more free now. You sent in some Halloween rhythms, Idami. I want to hear them. Or have you not? Nah. Alright, I'm going to go then and go have some food. But yeah, thank you for sending it in. Give the video a like. Be nice. And I think I'm going to give it a miss next week of the live stream, give it some time to rest, and then. But I think what I might do next week is the collab video. So I'm going to collaborate with somebody that has sent in the music here. There's a few to listen to, and then I'm going to work on the track live in front of you guys. Oh, you're here, but. Yeah, have you sent in the track? You need to send it to here. I can do one more if you send it quick. Yeah, man. Everyone, get ready for next week. I think I might do the live stream next week. Oh, did you send it into here? All right. Is that you? Yeah, Jesus. Oh, YouTube. All right. I mean, yeah, why not? Alright. My bad. Sent it. Yeah. You don't have like a downloadable SoundCloud link? It doesn't really matter too much. Just so I can go a little bit more into detail. But yeah, let's have a listen. Alright, this is the last one. There it is. Woo!
Lately I've been thinking of you with those ocean baby blues. Take you out to dinner, I swear I'm paying for pay-per-view. My cadence is catered.
Do you rap? Are you a rapper? I don't know what part of this you've done. Did you produce it? Did you produce it and rap over it? I can give you some feedback on your rapping as well. I used to rap for a long time, like 6 years.
Did you? My patience is running through. Keep it to myself, cause I'm scared of what'll come if you knew. So caught up on my last girl, I'm tripping, dog. Drowning in my feelings, so I sip them all. Down in all this liquor till I trip and fall. Quit the nicotine.
Not producing. Alright.
Till like
Do you want feedback on your rapping? Do you want me to? I don't know if you want to hear that. I haven't rapped in a long time, but I can.
withdrawals. Try and hit you, but I only get missed
I'd get rid of that auto tune. I can hear some auto tune on there. I'd get rid of that.
calls and emails. Spend my weekends with these females. Won't get into the details, but every time my scheme fails, seems like the ship is set sail. So I guess that's it. This is my goodbye and farewell. Yeah. This is my goodbye and farewell. You showed me heaven, used to drive me through hell. Yeah. This is my goodbye and farewell. You showed me heaven, used to drag me through hell. This is my goodbye.
You can hear your. I quite like that a little bit. Did you like stop the recording and then?
This
Yeah, or maybe it's just like you're like speaking and it's popping. It's nice. I like the chorus. The rap sounds pretty good. There's little bits where you go a little bit too far with your, like it's like you go a little bit out of time because you're like trying to say too many words at once. Not at once, but in a sentence.
You showed me heaven just to drag me through hell. You rang my head like a bell. Always doing me wrong. You didn't think I could tell. Now I'm
See
aggressive.
there, you always did me wrong. You didn't think I could. It's like you could have had a little breathe, like pause. Didn't think I could tell. It's like you running through too much. You could have like just give
With
it a
my
little bit
writing
of space.
fingertips start to swell. Yeah, I'm over it. Getting harder to be so.
That's too loud. Your whatever that is.
over
It's like
it.
distorted.
I've been struggling from January to October shit. Scared of losing you and never learn to cope with it. Scared of using coke and taking toast of dopamine. My flow is cold, but it won't rock the boat I'm in. The zone I'm in, you can't stop the doors from opening. All these thoughts I'm holding in, you can stop them all from pouring in. Yeah, let's change it up. A lot has changed since breaking up. Cash I wasted on you, I've been saving up. Getting all this paper, I've been blazing up. Gets this come full circle, how it's shaping up. Set your paces, no escaping love. Through all the
Man,
faking and all.
thank you for joining, Adami. Always a pleasure, never a pain. Yeah, man, I appreciate you sending hip hop. I wasn't expecting this. You probably had issues with SoundCloud because the instrumental was probably copyrighted and you couldn't upload it. Oh, he produced it. Oh, well, I don't know why you had an issue then.
All the scripts and shoves, I can't shake.
Your flow's good, lyrics are interesting. I would maybe like that you could change your tone here and there because it's the same all throughout. It's like it doesn't feel like there's much change there or like character. It just feels like you're just rapping like without, like putting emotion into each word individually.
Get off, low on fuel, start the engine, I just spit exhaust. All this liquor in my system coming at a cost. Spending every night staying up and getting crossed, yeah. Yeah. This is my goodbye and farewell. You show me heaven just to drag me through hell, yeah.
It's just like little bit there, like you rush a word, like the timing could just be just a little bit better. But I'm being very critical. That's all I can say really. Like there's there's not much feedback I can really give. Just like the little thing there, like with the level, it was a little bit loud. I like the beat. The beat was really nice. Rap was good. I just would get rid of the auto tune or whatever it is. You've got something on your vocal.
I swear I'm paying for pay-per-view.
You can hear it like in the tone, and I don't think you need it. It's not like you're not singing. You don't need to correct your tone really. Like rapping is just like more about your presence.
My cadence is
Your presence, your lyrics. It's not like unless you're doing like a singing part, there's no need for auto tune. I don't think.
hated to you, my patience is running through. Keep it to myself, cause I'm scared of what'll come if you knew. So caught up on my last girl, I'm tripping.
Yeah, that last. It sounds like you've got auto tune on there.
Dog, drowning.
But yeah, man. Thank you for sending it in. Sorry, I couldn't give you like loads of feedback, but it sounds good. Like, feel free to send in whenever. It was enjoyable. All right, guys. I'm gonna go, but thank you very much. Yeah, fuck auto tune, man. It just sounds. Unless you're T-Pain, you can't get away with auto tune these days. Well, you can. Everyone does it, and that's the problem. Like good good hip hop, like good rap, is like no auto tune. It's just raw. You can hear the lyrics clearly. Yeah. All right. Thank you guys. Make sure you like the video. Not that many of you watching, but if you are, make sure you like the video. I'll catch you guys next week, possibly, or maybe the week after. Go check out my new Diva pack, everyone. Peace out. Have a nice week. All that jazz.